Today, we're going to talk about the Gudsen Moza Aircross 3. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. My name is Mike. I'm a Transport Canada certified advanced drone pilot, photographer, and videographer. So the weather has not been cooperating lately and basically grounding my drones. It's either been too windy to fly or it has been raining. So I thought we could talk about the Aircross 3 gimbal. This will kind of be a first impressions video, as I've only had it for a little while now, so not enough time to actually work with it and give you a proper review. If you don't know what a gimbal is, I will quickly explain it. A gimbal is a camera stabilizer, and generally speaking it uses motors and sensors to support and stabilize a camera. This lets me get buttery smooth video footage while not locked down to a tripod. It's going to open up a huge amount of possibilities for my videos going forward. So quickly go over some of the specs of the Aircross 3, and then we'll talk about a couple of reasons why I bought this one and a few things that I don't like. It's got a payload of 3.2 kilograms, or just a hair over 7 pounds. Has a 20-hour runtime according to the manufacturer. A tilt angle of -90 to 180 degrees. Roll angle of -95 to 235 degrees, and a continuous 360 degree pan rotation, as well as a working temperature of -10 to 50 degrees Celsius or 14 to 122 degrees Fahrenheit for my American viewers. So the biggest reason I bought the Aircross 3 instead of a different gimbal is price. At just over $600 Canadian, it is the least expensive gimbal that I would trust to give me the smooth footage I want. Another reason I bought it has to do with form factor. It is a folding gimbal that allows for easy low-angle shots. All of the other gimbals out there allow for low-angle shots too, but this particular one basically has a built-in underslung option. Some of the other gimbals, from what I understand, you have to change modes or trick the gimbal to get it to do the low shots. To transform this gimbal, all you need to do is loosen the knob on the right hand side, then push the red unlock button on the front, and it will transform. There is also an option for a second handle, sold separately of course, that will allow for smoother shots as you'll be stabilizing the gimbal even more. This particular gimbal is all metal construction with an easy to read screen on the back. There are only a few controls, so it's pretty easy to figure out. There's the movement joystick, the mode menu button, a start stop recording button, power button on the side, and a trigger on the front. Now the trigger has a couple of uses. A double click will recenter the gimbal, and if you hold the trigger, it will go into all lock mode. Balancing the camera on the gimbal is also very simple, as each axis has a lock. This makes it quick to balance, as you only have to deal with one axis at a time. There are also a couple of things I don't like, such as there's very little speed adjustment. It only has 5 steps for the motor speeds. Now I'm not sure I need more, but I would kind of like to have the option. Another big problem is when it's in underslung mode, the pan arm covers the controls. This makes it very hard to start and stop recording, adjust the speed, or change modes. Speaking of modes, let's talk about the stabilization modes. There are 4 main modes: pan follow, pan tilt follow, FPV, and all lock. I will shoot some footage in all 4 so you can see the difference. Now with the Moza Master app, there are also a few options for panoramas, time lapses, motion lapses, as well as inception mode. Now personally, I'm not a big fan of Inception mode, so this is probably the only video of mine you will see it in. Also, my Fujifilm X-T3 does not like connecting to the gimbal with the included cables, and I need to purchase a separate cable in order to do time lapses and panoramas, so there will be none of those in this video either. If there's enough demand, I can make a separate video detailing on how to make panoramas and time lapses with this gimbal. So let me know in the comments if you would like to see that video. So now sit back, relax, and I will show you a few of the shots I managed to capture with this gimbal. Thank you for sticking around to the bitter end. Remember, on your way out of the video, to hit one of the thumbs, preferably the one pointed up. It lets me and YouTube know I'm doing a good job. Subscribe if that's something you're into. And remember, you can follow Gradient Imaging on Facebook and Instagram. Links will be in the description. So until next time, bye-bye.